headed to practice, and tonight we need to step it up on the personal accountability front. I have no new tricks up my sleeve as a coach. We just kind of have to buy into the process of whatever our team is doing and attack it with full vigor and intensity, because that's what good teams do. And at this point in the season, we kind of need to take personal accountability for if we're being a good teammate, if we're being coachable, if we're playing our hardest in our position to become the best that we can be, because all those things go into being a really good team. And we've been pretty nice about it up to this point in the season. But if we're going to build a team culture that not only wins, but also gets better in the process, and we have a very good, strong team unit, we got to step it up. And that starts with individual players. And Coach and I were doing some reflecting this past weekend about how we could be doing better. And we both kind of decided that we're doing things that are difficult. And so our team is struggling to get better at the things that we're really stressing on right now, which is understandable. But at this point, we've done the same kind of thing 20 times in a row, and we need to figure out a way to buy into the process and just go all out on the things that we're bad at until we start to really see improvements in them. Because I don't feel comfortable moving on with more advanced things until we can hit a medium ball, until we can play scrapping defense to a level that I'm happy with, and until we can side out of row one in less than 10 points. So these little volleyball things, we need to step it up on big time. And before this practice, we were thinking about if we need to switch it up and completely turn practices on their head or whatever and change it up. But we decided to double down and stick with our consistent game plan, because players not only know what's coming, they know how they're going to feel in those specific moments. And so we're just going to be making tiny little tweaks to our practice plan. Like for free ball passing tonight, I think we're going to try swinging out of the front row-ish on the outside. So instead of getting middle back swings to a back row defense passing, we're going to do a line drop for our setters. Libero's just a turn and face, and then middle back doing a little turn and face too. So it's more like back row defense on a really good outside hitter. So those are little tiny changes that we're going to make going into this practice. But from this point on, we're looking for progress over perfection. And the way that I know how to do that is to keep things consistent so that we can continue seeing measurable results in all the drills that we're doing. And as coach, I'm just trying to see our team get better, and I need them to buy into this process. So if you're a player out there, I would want to ask you your why as to play club volleyball. For me, that's always what I fell back on when I felt like I just had the longest day ever, and now I'm going to go play a really hard practice. And so my why would be somewhere along the lines of, I'm driving an hour to practice anyway. I'm paying for some of this. I really like volleyball. We only get this 2 times a week, that kind of thing. And so I'd ask you to check that for yourself and see if you have an established why as to it. Maybe you want to play in college or at the next level or make varsity or whatever. We need to figure out a way to get bought in fully to the system, even if it's not how you think it should be run. Because maybe as a player, you're getting a feel of what's going on in the team, and you feel like things should be going a certain way, and coach, the one who's in charge, me, is in charge and has a different perspective and a different overview of what this team needs. I think that's kind of the big one for us right now, is we're doing what we need to do instead of what we want to do. And if we could have the most fun practice ever if we did things that we were good at, but the last couple weeks we've been stressing on things that we're bad at so we can get better at them so that we can move forward. And I'm getting a lot of pushback for it, but I've not been convinced that we need to do anything else. So we're going to double down on it tonight, and it's time to flip a switch for our team, take personal accountability about if you're being a good teammate, if you're being coachable, and if you're trying hard. And we need to flip the script before our next tournament, which is not this weekend, but it is coming up. So we got some time to figure this stuff out, but we've also put a lot of time into figuring this out already. So hopefully tonight we can really start the week off great with a great practice. So kind of similar practice plan to last time. Couple minor tweaks, couple drills switched. Gabe is back, which is great, and it's super hot, so that's happening again. We are good though. I think we'll just jump inside for the first drill that we do with my 15s in about 1 second. Throw at your partner's hands, 10 of them. Throw hands. Throw hands. Bring it in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Link it up, team. First warm practice of the season. We're so back. Did you guys have a nice weekend off where we rested and recovered? Happy birthday. Yeah, you sure did, huh? We missing one only? You play grass? Nice. Anybody else get touches?
I played tennis.
Nice.
In my backyard.
Nice, that totally counts. All right, well, let's have 2 sweet practices this week, starting with this one and starting with this first thing that we do. Let's be really intentional about all the things that Gabe and I have us do and just attack them to the best of your ability. Starting with individual warm-ups, setters and middles with me this time, outsides and libs doing 10, 10, and 10, and oppo with Gabe. Everybody ready? Let's have a good practice.
Spar on 3, 1, 2, 3, 5.
All right, setter middles.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, setter middles.
Good evening, Your Honor. I'm Charlotte Wall, representing Cross.
Oh, are you doing podcast?
Absolutely not. Oh, it's okay.
Wow. All right, we're gonna get back on the same page with our one tempo and our gaps. So let's just get to it. Let's start with the ones. Nice and quick, setters. Good. 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 High hand setters, all wrists. Beat set. All wrists, a little tiny bit wide. A little wide. Close that gap, middles. Good, couple more middles. I know it's 1,000 degrees in here. Good. Get up, get up, get up. Get there early. If they're tight, especially. Middles, watch that pass. I might miss it. A little high. Come on, come on, come on. Watch it. Go, go, go. Watch it. Good, way to adjust. Okay, big breath, middles, big breath. Let's go gaps now. Call it. Get under it early. Good, Maybelline, New York. Chug it. First one doesn't count. Good. No, that's fine. Nice ball. Yeah, ball. No hating threes. Tight ball. Wide ball. Good. Bounce ball. Breathe. Nice job, Sid. A little wide. A little wide. Too far. Too far through. Put it in their hand. There you go. 1 foot in, Sally. 1 foot in, Rube. All my middles were one ball too wide. This is the right foot of that oppo / setter blocker, that little mark on the floor. We gotta beat them to the inside. It's this. Boom, boom, boom. This is our gap to this side. This side, I wouldn't even have to move if I was blocking you. I'll just go like this and stuff block. We gotta get inside that right foot. Boom. Good. Couple more. Good. Okay, bring it in. Let's do a 2-parter. Can you guys do the turning wall warm-up? And we're gonna go do all of your favorite wall warm-ups right here. Let's go, team. 2-parter. 1 big step back through your wrists. Good, let's step back here. Start sideways, toss square. Blue line. Toss square. Blue line, extra emphasis on letting it get across your midline. One motion out. Oh yes, setters. We have done this before.
I feel stronger.
That's what I like to hear. Nice. A little higher toss in. Good. Nice. No. Take a seat. Let's do this one again. Straight back. Straight back is what we're working on. Hands up early. Out and then back set. Here we go. Try not to move. This is the wrist action ball. This is the feeling that makes it easier to back set. There you go. Flex your abs. Stay tall, stay straight up and down.
I have no abs.
You're gonna have abs if you do this drill a bunch. Yeah. Okay, good. Stand up. I just wanted to do a couple of those. Back set time. Translate the flick that you just did from this tiny little back set. Same exact flick onto the wall. Can we try this far out? Is this crazy? Just try it. Just try it. You gotta let it fly. We gotta start trusting this set at some point. Get your feet set. Everybody off balance. Trust the flick setters. All right, let's jump to our first warm-up drill. Bring it in! Hopefully everyone is sufficiently warm. Let's get on the same page with some free ball passing that side. 3, 2, 1, ball. Shuffle push. Perfect passes here. This is a free ball. Get your feet there. Float. Strong platform. Good. Just finish the move. Good. Good. Hands. Good hand pass.
Yo, we're not using our hands so we can stand like this when we're waiting for the ball. Even if I hit the ball low, we should be so low that we can take any ball from right here and just push it straight up. Just because we're using our hands doesn't mean we stand like this. Good? Traffic jam.
Good.
Yep.
Bring it into the net. Stay on your side.
We know.
You want some?
Yeah, we're going to be going into down balls now, but we're going to be initiating down balls from right here, from the outside position. So if you're playing line defense, right there, start in base, on the toss, take a 3-step drop, get out, libs or middles or whoever's playing over there, play it like you would in a game, not super strong.
Do you want us to go to our position?
Yeah, sure. Just play like a normal game, but the balls are coming from the outside.
Okay, let's do it.
Same thing now.
Aspire on 3.
Here we go. Targets, you gotta move quick. Stay deep, middle back. Bring it in. Somebody tell me what's way different about what we're doing than what we've always done.
This is from a front row hitter. And
Front row hitter.
do, like down ball is like a pipe.
Yeah, this is a swing. We're playing defense now. This is way different than a serve receive ball. So what am I looking for on a defensive ball that we're getting blown up with?
Low.
Holding your platform, staying low, fighting that ball up high so our setter can come in and make a play. Those are the different things. Just get stopped, get blown up high in the court, middle back. I want you starting super deep on the orange line and then just taking one side step, turning and facing. Setters off the line. If we beat you on the 1 foot line on the sideline, I'm cool. And then libs, stay at home base, work your way in the court. Good? This is defense. Ball. That one. Good, Lib. Good, Mabel. Nice read.
Good on you. Good, Charlie.
Good move, Lib. Hit the ground. 2 people have to go for that. Two hands. Yo, I like this. You like this? One step over.
I tried to get it up so.
Good effort. Hit the ground. Hit the ground. 2 perfect ones. Up. One perfect one. Ball's in. Shack him up. That's hands. Hey, good job. Pinkies. Good job, team. Hey, we're off to a good start. Let's make sure we keep this going through the next 3 drills and then finish strong.
Okay, go right in the high ball setting.
Nice.
Sure, on top of that.
Hit right away?
Yeah, hitting right away.
Okay.
Fire on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, we got digging, and then high ball setting, and hitting right into Ohio. That's all 3 of them.
That's fire. Take over for a sec. All right, right into high ball setting. Getting all the parts of the game out of the way early on in practice. High ball setting time. Good. Come on. Good ball.
There you go.
Good.
Nice set, Avery.
Avery's nice out of system.
Nice, Abby.
Good manage. We gotta make a play on that. Good. Nice run. Nice ball. Good, way to go for that. There it is. You wanna make a play on that? Scuffle, reach high. Tell him that. Scuffle, reach high. 2 perfect ones. One, perfect one. Bring it in. High five somebody. Somebody tell me why we're doing that. Practice out of system. We're out of system a bunch. Out of system setting. Yeah. Hitting medium balls. How about that one?
Yeah, that could bail us out a little bit, especially when we get like, that could help us out and take a lot of pressure off of passers. If we're not passing the best and say like, Lex passes the ball and Avery has to step in and set a middle back ball, then we're right back in, medium swing, so we're not giving other teams free balls. That's something that other teams were pretty good at that we need to catch up at. Keep working hard on that. We did digging to start, we did setting and hitting, now we're gonna go right into Ohio. All right, so all 3 phases should be warm, competitive right away.
Fire on me, fire on 3, 1, 2, 3, fire.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who wants it? Ball. 1. Count them. Yep. Nice rip, Nat. Starting off strong at Ohio today. With Ohio today. We're gonna do this and then jump to serving, but for me and you, let's jump to whatever's after both of those. There's a little bit of water dripping from the roof, so that's why people are trying to clean it up. We're gonna do 6 on block with a cover ball.
6 on this side. We're gonna do 4 balls and then we're rotating, so we're going pretty quick. All right, so if you're off, help Shag, make sure me and Lucas have 2 balls, and then we're on this side, take care of the reps that you get, because we're rotating quick.
Everybody good? Let's go.
Fire on me, fire on 3, 1, 2, 3, fire.
Ball. Get up, cover. Ball. Good. Make a play, cover. Go, go, go. Take a rip. Nice, that's great. That was in, right? Ball. Cover. Get up. Good manage. Good touch, cover. Go for it. Nice. Ball. Good up. Cover. Hit the ground. Cover. Take a rip. Good. Good, Ruby. Good. Okay, you get the idea. We're going to keep working on this cover ball. We'll jump to whatever's next. We get the opportunity to work on something we need to work on a lot. Row 1.
All right, we're going to go right into that, set it up on both sides. Setters, talk to me and Lucas real quick.
Little row 1 now. 3, 2, 1, go! Trying something new here. Row 1, but we're gonna lean on our outsides. Ho! Hands. Sorry.
You can set that ball.
No way. How many is that? Is that 4? Man, we need some row 1 love.
There you go.
Nice. Rip. Pretty good pass. Nice ball. Good run. Nice. That's great. That's 3, right? Perfect. Now they serve. Well, that was faster than 10. I don't know if you saw last practice, but it was 10 like twice in a row. Three points.
Play through this once and then.
Yeah. Nice.
Good turn, Ruby. Good turn. Yes. That was a great turn.
Oh, 19-15 close side. Sydney with the ball. Nice touch. Sure. Three. Game point, close side. Chance for the win. Interesting. Good manage. Bring it in! High five somebody. Come on this side. Yo, pretty good. We shortened down our 10-point window to like 5, which is a little bit better. Obviously, we want to get out as fast as possible. We could probably do better than 5, but it's better than last time, so I'll live.
We can't have you guys playing 6-on-6 with there being water all over half the court. We were gonna do something else. We're gonna switch it, and we're gonna have 6 on this side and just do the loose drill. All right, hitters, make sure we're avoiding water. Middles, we can start our approach on the inside of the 10-foot line, and then oppos, you come in right here. Just be careful. Same thing on the outside.
Everybody remember Liz drill?
The one where you like get more and you can. Just watch for the blue line. It's all
Hitting lines, 4 ups in a minute. Let's go. We're changing it to Liz drill. So this will be our last drill here. Here we go. Good old Liz drill. Close side to you is doing hitting lines. Making it hard on the defense over here. Gabe. Last time I had him block, and it's pretty sweet.
Block?
Yeah, with the live block. Plus, we're a little better now. We've been bouncing.
Let's go live block. You guys can block.
Live block. Here we go. No. I like it, but no. That's a good problem to have. Having to block because we're hitting too well is nice. One! Well. Two! Shag, rotate! Shag, rotate! Pop! One! Pop! Good play. Ball. Three. Four. Rotate. Ho. Oh boy, okay, that's it for us. Pretty good, let's talk about it. All right, one of our better practices in a while. We needed a good one. The only thing I would say is at the very end, as Gabe correctly pointed out, was that our attitude and effort fell off because we usually end with some sweet, super fun 6-on-6 drill, but we ended with Liz drill because the floor was like wet from the ceiling dripping, and that is just not great. Wow, this car's trying to hit me. That's nuts. All right, so overall, besides that, good practice, and moving forward we need to have a couple more of those in a row. Last week we talked about how we can't have one good practice every so often. Like, we need consistent good practices, and I've been trying to be consistent so that we could do that in the practice planning department, but sometimes it doesn't work out like that. But if we're going to buy into whatever drills that we're going to do anyway, then I think we're going to be way more successful as a team. So something I liked was our high ball setting and hitting getting implemented mid-game. It's starting to show up a little more, and non-setters putting up a hittable ball is just such a good asset to a team. I remember in college we had almost every player on the court could set. My libs especially, one was just crazy good with his platform, and then one could do platform or hands, and then my outsides weren't the flashiest setters ever, but they could put up a hittable ball like consistently. So if you're outside and you want to be an elite outside, you got to think about not only putting the ball away and being creative and having a strong swing, but also start thinking about how you can put up hittable balls high out of system when you get the chance, because something like that takes the pressure off of everybody. It takes the pressure off of libs for thinking that they have to run down a weird ball off to their right and make a bump set over their shoulder or a normal set over their shoulder. If you're just standing middle back and you call them off and you just throw up a hittable ball, that's just so nice to stay in system for a team. And then also, if you're outside, just think about terminating the ball first and then getting creative with your shots. But out of system setting, I love seeing that. And then we did a lot of serving and passing today. While the camera was off, we revisited the Stanford drill that I did when I was solo last practice, but we did it with Coach Gabe and I as targets and no outsides going up and like hitting over the net. So it took us a while to remember how to serve and pass, and we kind of needed a reminder in the middle of it that this is a live in-game kind of rep, and it's fast, so we need to make a really live rep and then turn our brain and flip it into another one right away. Sometimes we make an error and we just start freaking out, and then it takes us 2 or 3 more serves to get back into it. And we also stress the importance of, even though our lib is leading the passing line, there's still always going to be a seam, and so we need to communicate as that ball is coming in and make smart plays to score, to make sure that we're putting up a settable pass and then getting in system from there. So overall, I think it was pretty good practice. It's the best one we've had in a while, so we definitely needed it, and it was pretty much all the drills that we were struggling with, so I'm cool. I know it was tough, but like, I'm happy with that progression. So if we have another one like that on Thursday, I'm going to be very happy. And yeah, I think that's it. If you're a player, keep getting touches at home, make up some kind of game, because those little touches really set you apart. And I know that people think that you have to start playing volleyball when you're like 5 years old or whatever, but I did not start until 16th year, and that was a little bit late, and I'd like to think I was pretty athletic and I kind of figured it out quick. But also, all the people that we're coaching right now are younger than I was when I started, and Gabe and I are teaching them college level things right now, and I feel like we're setting them up for success, even though we've hit a couple rough patches, like even though it's been tough. I still think that we're on the right track as a team, and we definitely have all the pieces to be like a great team. So that's what I'm thinking about on the way home from practice. But no tournament this weekend, so we'll just jump in a couple days for one more practice if the Lord says the same. Hopefully you're learning a whole bunch, and that's all I got. I will see you for that. So peace out.